Tomorrow marks a moment in history, the anniversary of a speech truly for the ages. Our commentary is from columnist Charles Blow of the New York Times.
Stand by me, Lord, stand by me.
60 years ago, on August 28, 1963, the centennial year of the Emancipation Proclamation, an estimated 250,000 people descended on Washington, D.C. for the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. That day, Martin Luther King Jr. took the stage and delivered one of the greatest speeches of his life.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
It is a beautiful speech. It doesn't so much demand as it encourages. It is a great American speech, perfect for America's limited appetite for addressing America's inequities, both racial and economic.
I have a dream today.
It focuses more on the interpersonal and less on the systemic and structural. King would later say that he needed to confess that the dream he had had that day had at many points turned into a nightmare. In 1967, years after the passage of the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act, King would say in a television interview that after much soul-searching, he had come to see that some of the old optimism was a little superficial, and now it must be tempered with a solid realism.
We have moved from a struggle for decency, which characterized our struggle for 10 or 12 years, to a struggle for genuine equality.
In his The Other America speech delivered at Stanford University, King honed in on structural intransigence on the race issue.
We must come to see now that integration is not merely a romantic or aesthetic something where you merely add color to a still predominantly white power structure.
The night before he was assassinated, King underscored his evolving emphasis on structures, saying to a crowd in Memphis,
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
As we remember the March on Washington and honor King, we must acknowledge that there is no way to do justice to the man or the movement without accepting their growth and evolution, even when they challenge and discomfort.